Ah.
Well, that's even more weird then. So it's fine when you check her stream and it's just laggy on our end?
I restarted my stream.
Yes, that's what I'm being told.
Damn, I restarted my stream for nothing.
It sounds like a spooky sound, I don't know why.
Okay. We have so many beeping areas though.
Good night.
No, and you can check my
Okay.
stream, you will hear it. It's like slowed down, her voice is slowed down like crazy. Checking.
Goodbye, Teal. Okay.
Okay. Wasn't it here yesterday? It was this
It
area?
was, yeah.
Alright.
Your audio is fine here. Okay, it's Athene's PC, yeah. Alright, well then I won't give a fuck. And I'll just do my thing.
Okay. What are the odds that we find something nice today?
Hello. Hello, my friends. How are you?
I'm a wizard, bro. Good job.
Hey, McFort. How many treasures have you found yet? Like 10?
Yeah, at least 10 kilos of gold.
Can I have the cat out?
Let's go. It must be here. Like that's. Man, I hope it's not the fence. Yeah, it must be here. Right?
Go again here.
And it was beeping though. What?
It's not your leg, right?
No, I hope not. Now look. Yeah.
Okay.
You got sick?
Yeah.
Oh.
I hope you don't get sick.
Hey, if you're outside, you don't even need to wear a mask, I guess.
Really?
I mean,
It's okay.
You don't
I'll,
have to.
I'll wear it just in case.
I also brought some gloves.
Your camera is really far.
You know who's
Also, you're offline on your stream.
What? How can I be offline on my stream? Am I offline,
On
guys?
my stream, but you're offline on yours.
Am I offline? No, I don't think I'm offline. People are watching. What the fuck are you talking about?
This
I'm
doesn't
not
make
offline. You
sense.
just need to fucking refresh the browser.
Yeah,
You
true.
idiot.
Let's go carrot.
Hey, you are still online, but it showed offline, and I was a little bit confused.
Yeah, a little bit old man.
It's okay, Boomer. It's okay, Boomer. Oh my god, what was that? Sticking in my butt.
And there's a bunch of mosquitoes out. Wanna check here with carrot?
Yeah.
I mean, it's super close by.
As going into the hole that you digged yesterday,
I mean,
on the side of the hole.
Nah.
there are like multiple signals. That's the issue. Like, we're trying to find the spot again. It's not
Yeah, not
there.
really finding anything, no. It's the carrot.
Here, this, into this.
Okay.
By the way, Meryl, I really feel like you're using this carrot like you're using a dildo. You gotta do a better job.
Okay.
No?
No.
Man,
Meryl, you can't do that.
Watch me.
I'm almost at the point where we just keep going to a different
To
location.
a different location.
Yeah, because it's cursed. It's just another bottle cap, man. Right?
I don't know, man.
Because we have another, like a few other spots that we already found.
Oh, glove. Man, this mask is too small for me. It like bends my ear and then my ear folds and then I lose the mask. I'm gonna find what was in here.
Gonna lube up, Meryl?
Yeah. Come
It's
straight.
actually probably quicker to do it by hand like this. Right? What are the neighbors thinking?
No, there is no food hidden there. Fucking dog.
No? Still no? Do we keep going here or do we say fuck it and go to the next?
We can, man. We gotta start what we gotta
Yeah,
finish
but
what
look
we
how
started.
it looks like. Like people
The
don't
whole
really
thing guys
grasp.
did yesterday was a beeping sound. We ended with a cliffhanger. Find what is in the hole.
But man, look at what we did so far. Like you don't really grasp the situation that we already caused here. Like it's not just like one hole. It's like 3 giant ones.
Here's the thing, what is it detecting?
Well, if we would know, we wouldn't keep going. Right?
Okay, detect on the things around here that I dug up, just in case.
It's basically very deep. There is a treasure there.
Wait, I need to put my hair up. Damn.
It moved. It literally is now here.
Maybe it's the walkie-talkie.
9.
Is it moving? Why is it moving? That makes no sense.
Now go to the part.
Here. Yeah, it is also here.
Yeah, it's there, it's there.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
I'll just dig for a while and then we'll just check everything.
Put it in a new pile. New pile.
Here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But it is still the sand.
Uh-huh.
So I guess that's a good sign. You see that's not the sand.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. So now we check this.
It's you moved it. God damn you, McFark. How many aluminum bottle caps have they found yet? Just one.
Well, actually 2.
Oh, 2, sorry. It's still there? Okay, I will carrot.
We'll just eat.
Give me the carrot in the meanwhile while you dig, and I'll check the new pile.
Looks like there is something big deep there.
What is that? It's not this one.
No. nothing here so far. Check with the thing.
I guess you can check here.
Yeah,
in
I'll
this
check.
stand.
I'll just finish this pile quickly. Or maybe while I check in the thing, you go with the metal detector.
But it cannot be
Ah.
too far. It must be in the sand.
It really feels like something, big treasure, very deep.
Yeah. Scared murder. Nah, it must be. It must be super deep then. But how did we even detect it then? if
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It's because it's very deep. A lot of gold deep. That's what we're detecting.
But Athene. No.
We should like make donation bets on it. Like you.
Suppose that it's a pipe or a cable going inside the building.
Nah. No way. No?
No. Still no.
Yeah, I think this is actually not the worst idea. Like to just
Metal detector
literally
is
take everything out.
detecting something, but the carrot is why don't they both just detect shit?
Because the carrot has a lower depth.
Yeah, the carrot is quite narrow in terms of distance.
But it can precise things very good.
Yeah. It at least continuously beeps if you are close by, which is a plus. I wonder where all the sand goes, like how far it goes. Because this is already not the sand area. Take off the mask. The sniffs.
The sniffs, but then the sniffs are gonna go everywhere on street.
Yeah, but the sniffs come up because of the mask, I think, right?
No.
Isn't that the case?
No way, man. The sniffs are just there. No matter what.
I mean, let's see. I mean, we're literally. I mean, if we don't find it yet, we need to find something nice. Finally, it's like the amount of time we spent on this hole. We didn't. Yeah. I don't think it's worth it. Ah, maybe we already dug it out.
The worm!
Oh no! Did we kill him?
I don't know.
And here's another thing. What? No. Yeah, like here, right? How is there another thing?
By the way, I really think it could be that the golden train has been buried exactly at that spot.
He can come dig. Let's see.
It could be that there's $400 billion worth of gold there. Keep on digging.
But it is, yeah, it
I
has
think this is why
shards
the two
of
guys
glass.
wanted to come and check out the
See that?
garden. We found the treasure.
You good?
Yeah. I need to wipe.
But where's the sand coming from? That's so crazy. So much.
By the way, the sand is very, very suspicious. This is not normal organic sand. This is sand that has been poured into something to cover something else.
Yeah, it's Illuminati sand. We already figured that one out yesterday.
crazy. That means that they put something there that is metallic and poured a different type of sand on top of it. This is really very suspicious.
Man, there's no fucking way.
Is it possible that there is like a pipe or cables there?
No clue,
Doesn't
man.
seem like it. Yeah, I don't think so. And it should also not even detect that deep. I mean, we're already further than it should detect. Yeah. Man, but look at what we did. How did we not find anything?
Yeah, I feel like we're getting bamboozled here.
Yeah. Man. I'm telling you, we should just go to another spot and do this one whenever we're out of spots or something. Cause yeah, it's kinda crazy. But yeah, it has this sand layer. That's the only reason why it is still suspicious. Like here, and it's almost like this layer, right?
Yeah. Kind of weird.
Mm. How many areas do I cut out? Like here still? Oh yeah, maybe. I'll go with the big one. Yeah.
Huh?
It is still here. It's not that we are so close to the fence or some shit, right?
I don't know, but go with Morgan.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything now. Okay.
I can do that and you go carrot, or vice versa. Oh, yeah, well, that wasn't
Oh,
fun.
it was the. Damn, I got so excited.
This is the biggest one we've dug yet,
Yeah.
by far.
Okay, let me check with Carol. Man.
Do we keep digging here or do we just continue on different nice fresh spots?
Bro, there is something there that is deep, so the chances of treasure is much higher now than anywhere else.
Let me check. But I mean, it is still here. Yeah. Unless we're really detecting something like this fence. Because we are close to the fence. That's not a bone, right? What is this? It's not a bone. No, it's like a, it's a puppet.
It's a pot, yeah.
And I
Where's
saw
the
this-
Picking up the fence, by the way.
Yeah, now he's smart.
Huh?
Now he's smart, right? About the fence. Yeah, we're not 100% sure, but it's unlikely.
Yeah, the fence is still quite far.
It's quite far, so. I'll get the bucket.
God, I'm being eaten alive.
You try and check if it beeps when you're in the same distance and point it towards the fence. what are you doing?
It itches everywhere.
Did someone say my name? Ingemarol.
Huh?
Tiogo Marol.
Mosquito. We should check if it's like these.
Wait, Theo, can you point the detector towards the fence in the same distance in the air to see if it beeps?
Like this?
Like that? Not beeping. Only once you hit the floor.
Alright? Let's see. That's
Now check there. I also
It's frozen. I'm telling you. It is not frozen. It would beep now if it's the fence. Oh, it is. Man, let's keep going. I'm telling you, it's the waste of time. Alright. Don't think so?
maybe.
Because if you remember yesterday, the first thing we found was big piece, right? We found
Wait,
it in like 10
Theo, you
minutes.
gotta make sure it's not the fence. Does it? And it's also not the thing that is broken.
I mean, the thing is not broken. But it does detect. I mean, there's a lot of trash in general. Like, we found these bottle caps, right? Like, I found one before we started streaming yesterday. I found one just laying there.
You see it here. Also deep.
Oh,
You spray yourself with the stuff. It's
but
really
on the
working.
clothes?
Yeah, you just dunk yourself into it. I mean, I didn't get stung today.
Oh,
I'll say we just check these other spots. We have so many other spots that we didn't even check at all yet.
But the thing is, though,
Theo's giving up.
I find this spot the most interesting because it means that something has been done first.
Sure, we can check.
There's more of the white sand in this direction. It also beeps in this direction.
Don't you think, like, if someone wants to put a treasure, they would put it like 1 meter in the ground, right?
Theo, there's something
Yeah, I
very
guess.
hard here. Could just be a stone, you know, but like, see,
Oh yeah.
there's something mega hard here.
I guess.
Or maybe it's just.
Yeah, it is. Giant piece of rock. Like that's the thing. It has these pieces of rock there. That's suspicious.
Is it? Yeah.
Like yesterday when we found the. Oh shit! Is it? No, it is concrete.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like something big.
Is it safe?
No.
Let me try.
I think we found the entrance to the bunker. Keep going.
What is that?
It's something big.
It's just another brick.
Yeah, but it's big, right? Like, or maybe not. But like, what is that then?
Yeah, it is just a brick. Oh, actually, it's
Right?
not solid.
Oh, it's not? What is that?
What is that?
What is that? Oh.
What is it?
What is this? This is weird.
That's not even. It's not rock.
Can you show?
I wouldn't know what it is, honestly. And it's like this entire thing, like you can break out. Yeah. What is that?
What is that?
It has like.
Stripes in it.
Yeah, that's. The fuck is that?
Wait, there's a lot of
An
it.
old coffin.
Is it wood? No, it's not wood, Rain. No, it's not
know.
wood.
Do you see
Now
that?
I'm hype again.
What if it's old shit?
Nah, who layers shit like this? A zebra? I mean, come on.
Is that it? More of it? Oh. Sorry, Theo.
Man, was it all?
No, I mean there's a big blob of it, I think.
I still don't know what it is.
Here.
It looks like a
What?
book.
A book?
Could it be? Because it has like these layers.
What the fuck is this?
You know if it's like a super old
Book?
book?
Here's more pieces. I'm just gonna.
I'll put them aside.
Here's more. The fuck is this? You know what you can do? You can go give it to Athene. And they can put it under the microscope. Ah. Holy shit, my nose.
Bring tissues?
Yes, please. They're in his stream room. Oh. Ah, man, look at that. Holy shit. I'm actually getting quite sick.
Fucking disgusting, Maral. Can you please not do that?
Shut the I'm sick. I'm out here walking. At least let me blow my nose. But what is this stuff? Oh my god, look. Huh? What is this? I could break it. What is this? Guys? Are you guys figuring out what it is? I feel like I'm digging my own grave here. I'm starting to fit in the hole. When I die, this is where you'll bury me.
Indoors it looked much less impressive.
Ah, thank you.
But it is like, you saw it, right?
I saw it,
is
yeah.
It is different.
What is it?
Yeah, this one, like this. Yeah, I don't know, man. But it stopped.
What did it look like indoors?
It's just like some stacks of rotten stuff that changes color for each layer.
But I also found this. Look at this one.
Wait, Theo, is the machine still beeping around this entire area? Because that means there is really something below.
You can break this one too.
Let's bring it also. And another piece of this. Is this also?
Yes.
You there?
He's coming to you. There's more of this red stuff. What is this? Look at this. It looks like a stone, right? And it's hard as fuck. Oh wait, maybe it is a stone. Maybe this one's actually a stone. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Well, you're very smart. Really very smart.
Shut the fuck up, Athene. Ugh. Man, this hole is so big, I literally fit. It's like a bathtub. Oh my god, I see. You see this mosquito? Fuck you, bitch. Here's another one sitting down on me right now. Dead. I'm gonna start lining them up as prizes. One, what did I do with the other one? Oh yeah, here. You come and you want to bite me? Normally I don't kill insects and bugs, but mosquitoes? I fucking kill mosquitoes. You know when you can just hear them? How's the stone under the thing?
Oh, why are you sitting? What are you doing?
I'm resting, I'm sick.
You're sitting in the hole?
Yeah.
Man, it looked so funny. I thought you were like literally like up until your neck in in the ground.
Really? I am though, kinda.
Yeah, but it looked like when I came from here, it looked like you were already standing in the
In
hole.
the
like
hole.
2 meters. I'll see if it's the fence now. So if we check the entire length of the fence and it leads everywhere here.
Sounds good. Theo's checking the fence right now.
Yeah, it doesn't. How close do I have to get?
So do we keep digging then?
Yeah, it's not this one. Oh. But I mean, it could be that there's something here. Yeah. Where's the walkie-talkie?
Here. And there.
I mean, it is not the entire length of the fence everywhere, right? But I do pick up new signals. I mean, it's just like, I don't know if you see it, like here's another signal. It could be just some new piece, right?
Yeah, but if it's the fence, then it should be across the entire fence, all the way.
Yeah, and that's not the case.
You're absolutely certain that's not the case?
I mean, Maral can film it.
I'm filming it.
Here, right? Look. Here it's not beeping anymore, right? And that's the same distance as we're detecting the other signal where Maral is in now. Yeah, and then there's a new signal here. But that's on the almost the same distance as we found the bottle cap yesterday. I bet you there's a lot of trash close by on the fence.
I guess you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's this heat, right? The humidity and the heat
Morale.
combination.
Why?
I'll go for a new spot.
We gotta use the hole for something.
Like Theo, what I don't understand, right? If we find the thing, right, it's more exciting that we dig a hole because that means there might be a treasure.
Yeah, but if digging the hole takes 3 days and then it turns out to be a metal dildo, right? If we look for another area, right? Maybe it's more interesting over there because we can find it more easily.
Let's continue digging in this hole.
Okay.
Like I can do a poll and ask people.
Yeah, let's do a poll. Like, do we dig a hole or do we keep on going? Like, we have a bunch of new signals next to the tree, right, where we found the bullet. Isn't that also progress?
I will do a poll and ask.
What about OnlyFans content from this hole that we've made?
How would that look like?
You'd know if you pay for it.
I see. Fucking hell, man. But I see the appeal of keep digging here, but it was already like
You know-
how much time did we spend already?
Yeah, like a day and a half. But you know what? I have to share this with you. I get why dogs dig holes and lay themselves in them.
Because it's cooling.
It's so cooling.
Yeah, of course, it's chill. I mean, you can make it custom fit, right? I would dig a hole. and
This
chill
is
if
so
I don't
nice,
have anything
actually.
else.
Minus
Like
all the
grounded
bugs.
to earth, right?
Yeah, the earth is so cool.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, they used to pack all kinds of stuff in the ground before they had refrigerators.
Yeah.
I'll literally just dig one hole while we're waiting and instantly find treasure, I tell you.
I'm sitting in the hole like a bathtub. It's actually really deep. I don't
Oh, more than 80% says keep digging, yo.
Okay.
Fuck you guys.
Man, Theo never gets upset. And he said, fuck you guys. What have you done?
Okay, let's go. We have
Theo,
to
help
dig.
me.
You need to get off.
Yeah.
You got it.
I actually think maybe Theo is onto it and knows there's a treasure and wants to do it himself during the night and run off.
Yeah. Man,
And you got me.
I was digging all night and couldn't find it. Do we go like? Let's make a new pile. Actually, let's go here.
Okay.
It's all the new stuff now. You got the carrot?
Yeah.
I think it turned off, right? And it's not here.
Nothing.
No?
No.
It has this feature here.
What was that sound?
Like it has one of these features. Oh, yeah.
Theo, why does it suddenly stop? It's not making noise anymore.
It is. You see? It is making noise. But it's just so deep.
Oh,
Don't even know how to approach it. Like we have to make it bigger. Like wider, right?
yeah.
Because I cannot really go like this forever. What is that? Yeah, this brick stuff.
The question is, why the hell is there brick stuff that deep?
Yeah. I mean, it's certainly filled with something.
Oh.
How he's surviving. It's like,
Yeah.
are you like allergic to
No.
pollen?
How deep did you already go?
Like
Theo?
Like a knee
60
height.
centimeters.
Yeah.
60 centimeters.
I don't even know what 10 centimeters is. What are you talking?
I know. I know. I know what 10 centimeters is because your dick is 10 centimeters.
Got him.
Got him. Oh, got him.
Oh.
God, I know it's 60 because when it's hard, it's 60.
Yeah, it still keeps going, man. What can I say? So either we're like literally false detecting all the time and just digging for nothing, which would be the worst case, right? Or we just didn't find it. But then how come? I mean, if you look at what we did already, right?
Yeah, there's no way.
Like we did find the bottle cap, right?
Yeah,
And this was also in this area.
it was in that hole.
Yeah. 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 Then it was once not a false detected thing that we actually found. So it was there like a
It was a mosquito, sorry.
no, that's a safety slap. Alright.
I slapped the Theo.
She saved me. Oh yeah. But man, you see, it's not just bamboozling us. Yeah.
There it was definitely your leg.
Yeah. When I pull it
Yeah.
out, yeah, for sure. God damn it. And it's
By the way,
sometimes.
it's not the metal in your knees, right, that is hitting the poop.
Man, I hope not. That would be the worst. I don't think so, because we did, like, on the same height, we did find the bottle cap yesterday, right? And it was not a false positive, right? So
Yeah.
I would assume that when it beeps, it makes sense.
Can you have Merle check it without you being around?
Sure, let's go. Then you don't have jewelry on your foot or something, right?
No.
That's like this, you're just poking in around. Yeah. It's not fancy.
Wait.
Yeah.
So it is still beeping.
Wait, but not so often.
Yeah, it's still beeping. It really looks like there's quite a lot of metal deep.
fuck the chat? Why did they say 80%? No. I wanna keep on going. I wanna find bullets.
It's not beeping anymore.
Not troll battle. But it was beeping.
It was, but not anymore. It stopped beeping.
Did we dig it out already? Can you check this out? I don't know.
Put it against the fence and see if it's beeping. Maybe it's the battery.
It beeps against the fence. Uh-oh. Did I make you sick?
Nah.
It's not
I'm
beeping.
allergic
Theo,
against-
why does it stop beeping suddenly?
But it is beep. Like it was beeping. Like if you just move it around and up and down, it's nothing.
Not really.
No.
Well,
Fuck. No.
I think I should be the one that does the metal
Yeah,
detector and not Theo with his leg.
Maybe.
Eh?
But that's crazy though. If it's my leg. Like how far do you have to
But
be
your
away?
knee?
Yeah, I
Like
think
what?
it's his knee.
How far do you have to be away with the thing to detect my knee?
25 centimeters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I stand here now, right? I mean, it's this one here. No. No. But it was. Yeah, look. That's not me, right?
No, but it's when
That's
you
not
press
me.
it like this. You can't press it on the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so. Although, it goes up to 50.
Yeah, and 50 is super high.
Huh.
50 is super high.
So you mean what is 50?
It has like
It has a meter.
it has like a meter of intensity or whatever, right? And if it's like 70, it's gold, and if it's like 30, it's iron. But it fluctuates. Like maybe it's just bamboozling us.
So you're telling me there's a chance that this is gold?
No.
I mean, if it's 50, it's 50-50.
Man, like this is a big deal.
But there's no beep.
There's no beep. It would like if there's like this train, right? The full of gold under this soil, right? It would beep like crazy. It would go like, yeah, like
Oh.
crazy. Yeah, like here, right? The shovel, like it constantly beeps. It's not just one beep, right? Yeah. So that's if we find gold, that's the beeping we want.
Okay, it's 10 p.m. and the neighbors are mad. Let's pack up.
Nothing burger, man. I'm telling you, there are bullets and a
God,
pistol over there.
I am itching like never before.
And I'm telling you, next to the tree we have like 5, 6 spots that we didn't dig, and there was the bullet last time. If we find the pistol to it, man, this would be progress, not the bamboozle hole there.
Bamboozled hole.
You're trying to find the gun.
Yeah.
Why would they throw the gun where they shot someone?
I mean, they would fire multiple shots, right? If they set their execution spot, right?
Yeah, but if you can choose between finding bullets or finding gold, you need gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's see the bullets first.
Fuck, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so itchy.
Well, tomorrow we have another day and we start earlier maybe.
Yeah.
Take it.
I'll make sure my phone is charged for it.
Noel, you're coming?
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming. Yeah.
Are the neighbors annoyed or did you just say that?
No, they're hanging outside of their window.
Yeah, they're like yelling at us, waving fists.
Are they actually annoyed at us?
Maybe, perhaps, or very curious. Yeah, but not. I made a mess with the paper. Okay.
The walkie-talkie I got for you to charge at the shears.
Yeah.
And then I'll do the rest.
Okay, thank you, Theo. See you tomorrow. Anna will join us tomorrow as well. Oh my god. Oh, fuck, I want to rip open my skin and just use a scalpel to cut it off. Oh god. Chat. My god. Charming.
I'm gonna call it a day. You're gonna keep on streaming?
No, I think I can't. I need. I'll keep on streaming for a little bit, but then I gotta go shower.
Oh yeah?
Fuck, man. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
I'm gonna be calling it a day, guys. I'll have her take over. If I'm not here, you can put off your mask.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I really have to tell you that? The sand. I find it very suspicious. Why are you doing this?
Oh, it itches everywhere because of the mosquitoes.
But how do the mosquitoes get through the pants?
They just sit on you and then they.
That's not true.
It's true. You wanna feel? You can feel the bites here. 1, 2, 3.
Why are you opening your legs like that?
I'm not opening my legs.
Yes, you are.
Oh god. I mean, okay, feel this part. Feel here.
Just put your thing up.
But I didn't shave my legs. That's one side, and then on the other side, it's everywhere, and it goes all the way up here.
But I think
Here.
it is. Isn't that just your hair
No,
that is having a
No.
reaction?
no, it's not. It's bites. No, it's not ants, it's mosquitoes. You know when you hear a mosquito around your face and they go, "Zzz," you hear that constantly when you're out there.
Look at your hair.
What about it?
There's tons of shit in it.
Huh?
You're really a weird person.
What?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Just, I don't know. Just a theory.
Feel here. Whoa. Can you put chamomile infusion on your skin for the hitch? Wait, what? Next time wear jeans or something? Yeah, maybe you have to do that, yeah.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Oh.
You and Nolan, you can put the countdown.
What did he say my name?
Yeah, you can put the countdown.
Or put
Okay, will do.
I mean, I did put mosquito repellent. I literally sprayed myself with mosquito repellent, like a strong one too. And it didn't help.
Maral's gonna stream for a little bit longer. So if you guys want to see her stream,
I'll
there it is.
answer all your questions. Look at that. Even from inside my shoe.
By the By the way, Nolan, do you have updates?
About what?
Just ETAs and shit.
Nope.
Do you see this?
Okay.
Over later though.
What did you say later? What?
Some stuff we can go over later.
Okay, you can poke me.
Right?
There. There. And if I pull up, there's here, there's up here, there's like literally in between my crotch,
What about your vag?
inside the vagina.
No, not inside, on the side of the vag.
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah,
So the mosquitoes got more action than the people in the chat? Is that what
yeah,
you're telling me? Okay.
yeah.
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Holy shit, it itches so much.
Peace out.
Oh, God. Biothene. No, it's just I'm itching the mosquitoes and it's so bad. This material is not even that thin, but I guess it is at the same time.
You needed to wear jeans.
Yeah, but like my jeans are way too nice to do that. Oh, what's in there?
In what?
That green bowl?
This? Some food.
Potato?
You wanna eat?
Potato?
You gonna eat my potatoes?
Is it potato?
Yes, potato. You want a little bit?
A little bit, if I can. It's not actually potato, is
I
it?
don't wanna see you eat it while I'm here, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's nothing in there. This is just trash. What the fuck is that? That's disgusting. Looks like shit. Asshole. Ah, guys. It's so itchy. How are y'all doing? Holy shit. I'm gonna blow my nose. Somewhere OnlyFans when? Would you actually pay for that? The thing is, right, making an OnlyFans, I have nothing against people who do OnlyFans. I think it's great. Oh, sorry. This is gonna be nasty. I might have snot everywhere. Sorry about that. Yeah, Deluxe, I did. I had the mask because I was around Tio. You'd pay for Athene's OnlyFans? Yeah, the thing with OnlyFans is if you have low self-confidence, which my confidence is pretty okay. I think nowadays, I wouldn't be bothered by it. But definitely in the past when OnlyFans was all the hype, if I would have made an OnlyFans, the way that it works, right, is like people who've been following you for a long while, they'd be all hype, but then they would purchase you. And then they would unsubscribe because they've, like the majority, right, would unsubscribe because they've gotten to see what they wanted to see. And, what is with Tio? Yeah, I didn't want to make him sick. And then they would all unsubscribe. So you'd see a very big spike initially, and then your confidence goes up. But if you're doing something like that, it's like, okay, what is it that you're selling? You're selling yourself at your most vulnerable state. Well, at least for me, right? Because for me, being intimate or being, you know, vulnerable in sort of that regard with how I grew up, for me is being very, very vulnerable. And I'm quite a vulnerable person overall, but like for me, being like literally almost naked or fully naked or whatever is like, okay, if I have insecurities, it's probably, yeah. And then if I would see an initial big spike, I would feel very validated. And then that spike, it drops, and I don't know if I would be able to handle the self sort of I would feel like my value is less when I'm literally giving all I've got. And I don't think I could handle that sort of criticism, like people unsubscribing to my most vulnerable self. I would attach, what I'm trying to say is in the past I would have attached my self-value to it. Nowadays, I don't think so, but I don't think I would care so much, but I don't need to, you know. But you know all this, you're prepared for the spike and the drop, take the cash and run. No, I mean, like, at the end of the day, who's gonna pay for that? I'm not saying that as a bait. It's like, how much money can you make out of it? And it's gonna be there forever, you know? Ugly nerds who give a fuck about their validation? Oh, you mean like the people who do it? Like the OnlyFans? Or do you mean the people who pay for it? Because even then, it's like, it's not how it affects even just people who are paying for it or whatever. It's also, you know, my nephew will grow up probably seeing that, or you know, my cousins, or all these things. It will not be a secret, you know. And while I'm okay with it, maybe a lot of family members would have a lot of identity or shame around it and stuff like that. It impacts other people around me. Being an online whore lowers your value for any potential future partner. Yeah, I mean, that's also definitely a thing. Then you can say it's AI. Honestly, I already saw some people making AI stuff out of me. The content is locked to subs. They have to sub to see. Yeah, but it always like leaks anyway, right? Like I can find leaks of pretty much any streamer who's done an OnlyFans. Good AI. I didn't think it was bad. My ex-partner was like, holy shit, it looks like you. And I was like, well, this is the future, eh? So yeah, I don't really care, because it's like, yeah, now with AI anyway. I mean, there's no controlling this sort of stuff, right? I don't know, it was... consistent. That's the thing, right? Oh. Is the stream dying? Uh-oh. Oh my god. Phone was at 1%. Holy shit. That was literally mega clutch. Thank you for the follow, Coop. Is soft launch of video chat tomorrow? I don't know when the soft launch is exactly, but it's alerts and everything. Yeah, living on the edge, literally, that's me, always. Oh. Oh. Yeah. And honestly, I think I could do okay. Hope you get better soon. Well, I'm having man cold here, so I feel you. Oh my god, I feel you too. Thank you, from Z. Thank you, McFork. But yeah, thank you, Eddie. Tack. So, yeah. But I'm not attached, like, anymore to that sort of content, because, like, with AI, people will be able to create that sort of stuff anyway. They already are. And so, man, I don't even know. I feel like, at least at this point, I could probably make better content myself than the AI could. Because I like when but no, like why am I even humoring this conversation? I don't know. How many years have I lived here? I've been on and off here since 2019, and before that I lived with a group when it was much smaller. We were like 4 or 5 people. Back in 2010, I think it was already. Until 11 and 12, and then I left. Mere complete. Honestly, I feel like nobody cares. Not a lot of people care about whether you have that content or not. Have I ever been to Finland? Yes, I have, actually, in Helsinki for an event once. It was Pocket Gamers Connect. In Helsinki. It was really nice. It was actually such a wild event in the sense that I went to Finland in Helsinki and I was so hungry. I was at a Google party, and the Google party people were like, let's go to the Snapchat party. And we were all gonna go together, but I was starving because I was newly vegetarian at that point. And there was barely any option for vegetarians at the venue, so I was very hungry. All I had eaten that day was just a few potatoes. So I was starving and I walked around, and I didn't realize in Helsinki the restaurants close super early. So I ditched the Google people to go to going to the Snapchat party to just seek out food. And I found this little Italian restaurant that was still open, but they were about to close, and like the kitchen was cleaning up everything. And you know how it is, like if you've ever worked in a restaurant or know someone that has worked in the restaurant, when they've cleaned up, right, they don't want to make a mess again and start cooking. And I walked in there and they could see like I was starving. And so the owner came up to me and he was like, Bella, what are you looking for? And I said, I'm really hungry. And then he's like, but we've closed the kitchen. And I was like, oh, what a shame. And he's like, but what do you want? We'll make it for you. And I was like, really? And I would say anything vegetarian. And then they made me a vegetarian lasagna. Oh, and it was so nice. And the crazy part of this story, you will never fucking believe me. This is networking 101. I sat there and I was so tired, and I called my mom. And I was on the phone with my mom, and I got a glass of wine, and I had my vegetarian lasagna, and I was sitting there and I was talking to my mom, and when we hung up, there's a lady behind me. And she's like, hey, I see that you're eating alone. And she also has a glass of wine, and she's also eating alone. And she saw on me that I still had my badge from the event on my neck. And she's like, you were here for Pocket Gamers. And I was like, yeah, I was. And she's like, me too. And I'm like, oh, cool, what do you do? Turns out she's a woman from Dubai who has been given a grant of like, I don't even know, like $15 million or something to invest into gaming. Or maybe it was even more. It was something fucking ridiculous, at least. And she had no clue about gaming, so she was here to learn. And we ended up just chatting and having the best evening together. But because she was from Dubai, you know, normally there you're not allowed to drink or like do a lot of all these things because it's kind of haram or whatever. But that woman was fucking unhinged. Like, we went on our own little party together with the restaurant owner and his whole kitchen staff. We went to a pub and she was like, let's drink. Because, you know, normally she probably can't drink so much. She got so drunk, I had to like carry her to her hotel that night. Small sum of 15 mil. I think it was even more. It was something ridiculous. And then, yeah, we just connected that night. And, yeah, it was interesting. But, like, literally bar hopping. And then she was like, let's smoke weed. Let's find weed. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna take care of you. It was like, she was a grown-ass woman, too. But she was very much, like, just wanted to do everything that she wasn't normally allowed to do. She never ended up finding anything. But holy shit, was she an adventure. And then the restaurant owner, whom I still am in contact with today over Instagram, and I still have her contact too, but I don't think I'm supposed to talk about her. That's why I'm also not saying her name or anything, because that can get her in big trouble. Probably already said too much. But then I was like, damn. That's cool. Never managed to find a good Italian in all of Finland. The place was called Casa... Let me find it for you. Casa Italia Boulevardi was the place. The food was okay, but the people were amazing. And for me, that does most of it. So if I ever go back there, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna eat there because these people took care of me. Like, they fucking cleaned up their whole area just so I and started cooking again just so I could have some food, which was so nice. Yeah, that woman has a crazy life. Yeah. Do I often go to Poland? I used to often go to Poland, but not anymore. I used to go for IEM Katowice. I used to also see someone that lived in Poland, so I would go to Katowice quite a lot. I really like Poland. Are the groceries not cheap there? Oh, yeah, they are. Everything was kind of cheap there back when I would go, but it was a long time ago. No, I have not, Shazami. Yeah, it's intended smack you down because it's not my channel. If they want to hear, they can come to this channel. His channel is offline right now. Do you like to go to festivals, like music festivals? I don't mind, but it's not really my thing. It's not how I enjoy to spend my time mostly. If I go, it's because my friends really want to. But even then, nowadays, I don't think I will. Unless it's maybe like one day or something and it's not a big thing. The last festival I went to was called Wonder Fruit and it was in Thailand. and I went to surprise my friend Jenny. And literally we went to Thailand because I think for a year she was like, oh, let's go to Thailand, let's go to this music festival, let's do this. And then she tried to get us to go for a full year, and all of us were like, we're busy, we have work, da 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 da. And so she really didn't know that we were coming, and she was trying to sell this festival to us so much. And then it was in December 2022, and then we went there as a secret to surprise her, and we got these huge like boxes, cardboard boxes that looked like big presents, and we hid ourselves, like every person in a present pretty much. And on her birthday we were in the same hotel, so we kept like for 2 days without her knowing, so we kept having to dodge her if she was in the lobby and stuff. And then we went into a room and like surprised her. So Elkie brought her into this conference room where all the boxes were, and we were hiding in the boxes. And then when she came in, she was like, oh, and then she opened the boxes and like real people are hopping out, and it was her friends that she wanted to see and go to. You think you saw pictures from that on Twitter? Yeah, it's very likely we shared it there. That was the last festival I went to, and probably the last one I'm gonna go to in a long while. Festivals aren't really for me. Oh, sorry. It's like more for my friends if I go. Even the Thailand trip back then, I wasn't sure if I was gonna go, because it was sort of a shift for me at that point in my life where I really started to think a lot about what I want to do with my time. And obviously, like, I am definitely not as hardcore as some of the other people here. But I was being a lot more mindful of how I spend my time and how I can help out. And especially, you know, like, I've known Athene for a long time, and I know how hard he works, and we're very good friends. And I was starting to go through a lot of changes in my life and reflect a lot. And I just saw how consistent he was, and how a lot of my reflections were actually in line with the things that he had been saying for many years. And it's quite silly because I never listened to his real talks. I never really cared for what he did, other than on a very surface level of like trying to have a positive impact, because that was what I was doing too. So it didn't really go much deeper than that. And so whatever else he got up to, like his real talk or the clique or like this place and all that stuff, I was just like, okay, I don't know about no Japan trip. I'm not going. Is Athene a very rich man? Define richness. If you're talking about financially, he doesn't own a single penny. Hi, 21 up, by the way. But so yeah, I wasn't maybe not even gonna go on that Thailand trip last minute, because I was really thinking like, I don't enjoy and I don't find value in spending time in that way. And I started realizing that my time is very valuable. He must have lots of money. He doesn't have a dime. He has an extremely rich mind, though. He's extremely intelligent, and there's a lot of depth to him that I think bypasses a lot of people, including myself. I don't think I fully understand, because yeah. How does he buy food then? Reese buys the food. Reese buys food for him. Reese buys food for everyone here. He's definitely gifted in several areas, but he needs a handler when it comes to certain social dynamics. Also, he lacks and undervalues some things like aesthetic taste in his designs. I used to think that he also needs a handler when it comes to certain social dynamics, but the more, I spend time and discuss with him, the more I start to see why and how the reasoning, because sometimes he likes to troll a lot, and like, yeah, it's really like top of the line, but for him that's kind of like his entertainment. But at the end of the day, like, I don't think he's too bad. He's actually very aware of the social dynamic. He's also aware of how crazy and delusional he comes across when he says certain things, and he does it on purpose. He does it on purpose to trigger people or to whatever, and it's just, it goes in a lot of layers. But he's the realest person I know simultaneously, like when we're not on stream and when we're discussing, it's very non-layered. We have a good dynamic. Frumsy, because for some people that works really well in terms of, well, first of all, it keeps people hooked, even if it's in a negative way. Or for some people, it also makes them look at and reflect on themselves. I see Deluxe. He knows how to get attention. Yeah, he understands social dynamics very well, actually. He does. Sugar Daddy Reese. Yeah, how does Reese get money? I mean, like, we have a lot of things that we've created and done, like the game that took a long time to make is still making money now on its own, and we're not running ads. That's crazy. Hot Reload makes $500,000 a year. Which is a service product that we've made for, it's a thing for Unity. We make money with the AIs on Fansly, and now soon Stream Elements. We're in the best position we've ever been here. Oh. When is my next trip to Sweden? I don't know. I try to keep my traveling to a minimum. Will you keep some of the gold that you dig when you dig it up, if there even is any gold? I think we're just too many people here and too many eyes on it to actually keep anything. That's why we're even live streaming it and stuff to begin with, to promote the AIs and test the AIs. Right now, very much in a testing phase. But you guys have seen, if you've followed the streams, how much progress we've done in a very short amount of time when it comes to the AIs and the conversational part of it, right? But we're releasing alerts with Stream Elements very soon. Yeah, I travel for work a lot. Less nowadays, which is nice, because it's very tiring. Where's digging AI when you need it? Yeah. Why doesn't Athene help dig? I don't think he would be good at it. Do you think living there is like being in a school class? I guess a little bit, yeah, but not at the same time, not. It's a very grown-up school class then, because like everyone is quite focused, but it is fun. Like it is what you make it. Everyone here has a different experience here, and it's because of what they do with it. he would break his arm, probably. God. I'm getting quite sick. It's good that I didn't go to TwitchCon. I would have been patient zero there, for sure. Working under these circumstances, which tend to always happen, actually, for me, is not nice. No, it wasn't from the river. I was already feeling this 2 days ago, that it was coming on. Yeah, میدونم کیوان. Damn. Yeah, Killer Brew, so long as they don't, you know, take down any foundational walls or start messing with the structure of the walls in the room or anything like that. But like, your room is your room. You can do with it as you like. You can even paint it if you want. It was nice 21 up. It cooled me down, like my body's temperature is high. You can even not flush the toilet for half a year? What does that mean? Why not? Huh? Sure you don't have a bit of fever? I think I had a fever like yesterday, actually. Ah. Yeah, man. Oh, man. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Everyone has their stories, right, about this place or how they experienced this place. I would say that this place used to be a lot more strict in the past. Now it's very chill. Is someone having a party near you guys? Yeah, I mean, is it Friday? Is it Saturday? I think it's Saturday today. Yeah, it's Saturday. Yeah, Fridays and Saturdays, you hear partying around. On the street, outside. Always enforced. I'm surprised you can hear that. How have you guys been liking the streams so far? Do you enjoy these little streams? I think yeah, you can hear a low thud. Yeah, even for me it's a low thud, you know? So the fact that you guys can also hear it, it's quite amazing. Are you interacting with the locals in any way? Yeah, interterrestrial. Yes, actually. So I told Dana at the start of this year that I would make 3 local friends enforced, right? And she was like, okay, Moral. And I was like, just watch me. And earlier in the year, I made friends with the guys that own the doner kebab place near the church. Because I went in there and I tried to buy falafel or something vegetarian one day. And I don't speak German and they didn't speak English. So I tried to show like, falafel, like with my body language, vegetarian, you know, and then they asked me like, where are you from? You know, they didn't say it in English, but you know, we kind of like understood through body language that that's what they're asking. And I said, well, Sweden and Iran. And then they just started speaking Farsi. شما ایرانی هستین؟ چرا ایرانی چرا فارسی حرف نمیزنیم? And then I'm like, oh my god, you guys speak Farsi? Turns out they were from Afghanistan, but they spoke like in my type of dialect or my type of accent, perfect, way better Farsi than me. And then, so I made friends with them, and they were like, what are you doing here? And then I'm like, what did you guys do here? And turns out they were fleeing the war like 9 years ago, and then they found Forst, and they settled here with their families. And then for a long time they were helping out with the doner place, but during COVID, the Turkish guys that owned the doner kebab place, they didn't see the value in it anymore, so they bought it from them, and then they refurbished it, and they, you know, so now they're like my I have a second family here now. They're like, come drink tea with us and like hang out here. They're super nice. Their name are Farhad and Amit. Or Amid. I don't remember. And whenever I go by now I've started to take another route because I feel bad that I don't go there enough. And the reason I don't go there enough is because I don't want to eat unhealthy food, but I do want to have a tea with them or whatever. Yeah, no worries, Raggerballen. I know Athene is a very fun person. I really, really value him in my life. Anyway, so I made friends with them. The second person I made friends with is a young guy named Liam. Liam is so cute, but he's way too young for me. And basically, sometimes in the morning, I go to this bakery and I eat sandwich, like a cheese sandwich with a cappuccino. That's like part of my morning routine at times, just to get me out of bed, go for a walk. I try to get my 10K steps a day. And I go there, and it's like this bakery is part of the grocery store, Reve. And I sit there in the window. Sorry. And sometimes there are like young people outside. And I'm really fucking old. Like, I'm 34 years old, right? And I sit there with my laptop. I work sometimes just to change my environment or whatever. And Liam and his friends, like him and a girl and like 2 other guys, were outside. And Dana was like, there's this guy outside that keeps waving at us. And I'm like, and Dana's a very shy person, so she'd like be like, oh no, they're looking at us. They're looking at us. I hope they don't come in. I hope they don't come in here. And so she gets really uncomfortable. But I'm the opposite of her. And, well, I'm, in comparison to an 18-year-old dude, I am way too old. But then, like, when he passes by, I go like, hi. I like wave to him. And then he does the same back. He goes like, hi. But we both know it's very playful and not like serious, right? He doesn't take himself too seriously. So then he keeps passing by like every 5 minutes and just like waves. And the girl he's with, she starts to get pissed. So she's like kicking him. But it's funny because he's like trying to upset her, right? And then, I mean, that was it. That's it. But then, like 2 weeks after that, I saw him again out there. And then he was like, hi, and like really happy to see me through the window. And I see him too, and I'm like, hi. And then we play with each other. And so he sends like hearts, and I send hearts back. And then he started taking selfies with me through the glass. And then Dana is always like, oh my god, your Forst boyfriend is here again. Oh, I hope he doesn't come inside. He's not going to talk to us, right? Blah, blah, blah. I have to show you guys. I think I have a video of him. Where is Liam? Liam. Let's see here. Man, I have so much AI stuff on my phone from the beginning of the year. It's nuts. Where is Liam? There he is. But that's not the video. Ah, here. One day he showed up in a suit and then he's typing on the screen, "You're cute. You are cute." What a chat, right? It's so cute. That guy is, man, he's a Don Juan. Like, he is not shy at all. And then one day he came in. He actually walked in to talk. And then he asked me for my number, and I was like, well, we exchanged, we said hi, and I said, "Do you speak English?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then we just chatted, right? And I said, "I'm way too old for you, you know that, right?" He's like, "How old are you?" And I'm like, "I'm 34. He already slid into the DMs, but I mean, I don't really reply. I just, yeah. But he's a really nice guy. He told me about Forced, that basically all the youth that lives in this town, they're all kind of druggies, like junkies. He sees you as a MILF, yeah. And then he told me about his life story and like what he focuses on and stuff. And he's got a job and he's getting his driver's license. Man, he's a kid. But he wants to show, like, he wants to be the example in his community that you don't have to, like, do drugs. Because he used to be a junkie, too. But, yeah. No, he doesn't watch the streams. He's a sweet guy, though. Like, one time he messaged me, he's like, "Do you want to come smoke some Zaza?" And Athene was like, "What is Zaza?" "No, that's some heavy shit, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, it just means marijuana. It's just weed, yeah. But obviously I don't do that, so Liam probably has tried many times and I just reject. But so that's my other friend. And then my third friend, this is my most amazing friend. She's a 73-year-old woman. Her name is Carolina. And she doesn't speak English. I don't speak German, but we have had many conversations at the same cafe. Like one time we sat there for 2 hours and we exchanged WhatsApp and everything, and we were talking about life and like what is important in life and the honesty and the relationship you have with yourself, and like she's so fucking sharp. I was like, how do you stay so sharp at 73 years old? And like to have this conversation through body language. And then she showed me, she's like, she knows a few English words and I know a few German, Swedish words, right, which can be similar at times. And but mostly through body language we speak, and she says you have to have a balance through here and here. And I think that is so Athene style, because it's like he talks about the cognitive and the emotional, and she did too. And she was literally an Athene real talker, but 73 years old, or maybe she was 83. I don't know. She was old. And then she's like, yeah, her son is dishonest with himself, but she hopes that he will come to find the balance, to be honest with himself, and she just accepts him for who he is, but she sees his suffering. And like, Athene is a bit old though. Man, don't say that, guys. Time goes fast. Soon you will be his age too, you know? How old is Athene? He's 10 years older than me on the day. We actually shared the same birthday, 10 years apart. He's 44.
44 years old, I'm 34. So yeah, those were the friends that I've made here in Forest. So do I interact with the local community? Yeah. Oh, and there's also the ladies that work at the bakery. They're very sweet. Granddad Athene. What the fuck, Alpaslan? Yeah. But yeah, so I yeah, seriously, like you guys probably don't see it on the stream, but he has amazing skin. Like if you would color his beard and his hair black, right? You would color the grays away. He would look 26. It's insane. It is insane. Yeah, Tanya still lives here. Of course. No, you know what it is? Well, he doesn't even eat broccoli. He just eats mega clean. He is mega healthy, like how he just min-maxes everything. He takes his health so seriously. It's nuts. It's not nuts. It's good, but and it shows. Like it shows on his skin, on the texture of his skin, and like how he, yeah. That logic doing some good work. Yeah, it really is. But then at the same time, the stress, right? It manifests in the hair loss, in the gray hairs. And you can really also see it like in him throughout different periods of time here, when I've been here, how the stress affects him. And sometimes, like when he's less stressed, it's almost like he's shining. And then when he is stressed, like it's like a rat that is starting to lose hair in different places. Like it's a little sick, but he carries it. He never complains. He never complains. He also, like, the reason he doesn't work out is not because he doesn't want to, but it's because he builds muscle really quickly. And if he builds muscle really quickly, he also needs to eat more. And to eat more, he needs to digest, because he's very careful with how he eats. Like, he eats standing up. You might have seen it on the 24/7 stream when he goes outside to get his vitamin D. He eats. He walks when he eats a little bit, and so he can digest better. When was the last time Athene visited his mom? It was not so long ago, actually. I drove him to the airport. It was April sometime, but when he doesn't go often at all, and if he goes, it's for something important. So, and he only goes over one day. Like, he goes, and then he comes back the next day already. So he's not even there a full day. And it happens very rarely, like, that he even goes. Because a lot of this place relies on him, you know. No, he doesn't take any nootropics. He said on the other day when he was sitting here. Nolan is the muscle for Athene. Yes, exactly. Oh God. Can you hear how... Well, maybe you're not familiar with how I normally sound, I guess. They are very close, but no, I mean, she has her home. She likes it there. Why would she move here? I don't know, Kankar Roman. I know he takes a nap. Yeah, him and Tanya are a couple. They've been together for 27 years now. Oh my god. I was gonna sneeze, but then it didn't come out. Honestly, I felt so inspired when I see just how youthful his skin is and everything. Now when I'm getting older, I'm like, holy shit, like he doesn't have wrinkles the way I have wrinkles. And obviously I haven't lived as healthily as he has, but it has made me really started to be a bit healthier. He's inspiring me in that regard. Oh god. Morale, would you say you have a friend-to-friend relationship with Athene, or more like a father-daughter because he trolls you like a good father would? He's definitely a daddy Athene. But not just to me, you know, to a lot of people, I think. He's a good, he's a great person who cares a lot about his environment and people overall. And I would say that the relationship we have is more like a father-daughter one, but I also think it's a strong friend-to-friend relationship, and that's why that dynamic can even emerge. Yeah. We have a strong trust relationship. Yeah, Zyrex. Yeah, I mean, you like our dynamic right on stream, but I would say off stream it's even better. But then at the same time, like a lot of things on the stream is a show. And with the current climate and how things are, you can't also...
Where's the theme? Yo, Morale.
Sup, over?
Where is the theme?
Where is Athene?
Yes.
I don't know. Over?
Isn't he normally streaming with you?
Not at 11 p.m. At 10 p.m. he stops. Maybe he's having meetings with Cedric or Jan. Over?
Okay, I'll check with him via
Yeah.
over.
Okay, over. Need an intercom system for the whole building. You know what's interesting? There was an intercom system in this whole building. I don't call him Athene, no. I don't. I say Bashir. But on stream I try to say Athene because a lot of people don't know who Bashir is. But I never, like personally, person to person, I never call him Athene. I think it's, for me it's weird. It's okay, Miss Flissen. Hey, Ghost Teddy. Greetings right back of you to you. Bashir Boumaza. Yeah. Bashir Boumaza. Call him Daddy. I love dupings. I haven't watched Family Guy in such a long time, but if there's anything that I love with Family Guy, it is the episodes that are focused around Brian and Stewie. It is the best dynamic. It is so fucking funny. I love them together. Yeah, I got a cold. Indeed. Let's check. Did you find him over?
Yes, I did.
Where was he over?
I don't know, but he's coming.
Thank you, Zyrex. I'm glad that you... Oh, thank you, Gabranovich, for the sub. I'm glad that you have been enjoying the streams. I don't think I've streamed this much in like the past 3 years combined. Yeah, thank you for the Prime sub. Oh, I see that you redeemed Hydrate as well. I should hydrate then. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. No, I don't think so, Dubings. I don't actually remember much from Family Guy. I watched it many, many years ago. But I do every episode where there's like Brian and Stewie together. I love those. I just love their dynamic. But yeah, I like my dynamic with Athene too. It's very... It has always been like that. Oh god. Yeah, indeed, Deluxe. Miss Blizzen. Big true. Perspective is everything. Hey, thank you, Shazam. Cheers. I see a lot of first chatters. Where are you guys even coming from? Oh my god! That one I remember, Eddie. I loved that episode. Well, I don't actually remember what happened, but I just remember that I loved it. They are on this plate or whatever that goes places, and then they change the passing of time, and then like, yeah, it fucks everything up. You're a good sport. No more trolling for you. It was a good effort, Miss Flissen. I have to give you that. But it was a bit too obvious. You gotta, if you really wanna, you know, get in there, you just gotta find first of all the right buttons to push. How are you doing? Are you good? You're from America? What I meant was like, how did you find the stream? But where in America are you from? You're from Sweden? Oh. I was born and raised in Sweden. Don't live there anymore though. Oh, on the just chatting page. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's cool, Shazam. So the OnlyFans win? Hobo, don't pretend as if you would pay for that shit. Randomly for no reason and definitely by coincidence. That's insane. That's cool. I didn't even know that Twitch had any like form of what's it called? Discoverability like that? You and Dries did the Techno Viking dances? Yeah, hell yeah. Oh my god, that is like, how many years ago is that? 2012, 2011 or something? That's more than 10 years ago. Oh, that's cool, Dupings. Yeah, we're launching some really cool AI stuff, honestly. Like, you might wonder what we've been up to. we don't really focus on streaming and stuff so much anymore because, yeah, we build tech for good. That's kind of what we're all about, and now we're very much into AI, and we're building alerts for streamers with AI. You can create your own AI of yourself or of others if you have the rights to make them. Damn, Irodin, don't flatter me. How do you follow us guys for so long? Yeah, time flies. We're homies. We have a lifelong relationship, guys. I remember you, and was it Tanya or Vanessa dancing to Big Bang? Fantastic, baby. Yeah. Holy shit. Big Bang. So much happened with that K-pop group, man. Back then, K-pop wasn't even like global yet. It only went global when Psy did Gangnam Style. And then it really broke through the global like scene, and then now it's all over the place, right? Everyone listens to K-pop. Hey J Show, how are you? You guys are flattering me. I'm glad that you all have been enjoying the streams. It's, like I said, not really what we usually do, but it has been fun. It has been fun to resume them more frequently. I really like the IRL setup. It's much more suitable for me. J-Show, what? I'll fucking take that as a compliment, dude. Cause he's hot as fuck. I'm not sure if it's supposed to be like a backhanded compliment, but I am gonna take it and put it in my pocket and be like, hell yeah. It's been feeling more natural with the streams being set this way. Yeah, like for me, I mean, I have really bad ADHD, so it's like having a portable setup is so much easier for me and more natural for me too. I'm not a static person. I don't do well with the static streams. No, this is totally more my style. I still have to learn how to carry you guys better, because I feel like it's like this. When you're with me, it's like, hey guys, how are you? Okay, yeah, let's go there now. Okay, river stream when? I'll take you one of these days when it's nice and warm outside. When it's nice and warm, I'll take you. Not tomorrow, because I'm going with a girl here to the pool. So wouldn't be able to stream that, but yeah. Also, I try to be careful when there's like other people around, because not everyone is comfortable being on camera. But I know for Athene, like, he doesn't mind. Yeah, Hobobo. Oh god. But I've really, you know what I need to do? I need to get a SIM card with data on it, with just data, and they don't sell that here in Germany unless I find one online. But if I want to buy one online, I need to live here or something like that, because you have to register with like certain things, and it's like, damn, just can I not just buy a data card somewhere? So I will get one in Czech Republic, or I will get it in Sweden. Because my data plan is unlimited, and I should get a free data card. It's cheap in Poland. Try that. Oh, I could actually try that. Drive over to Poland. I mean, it's close by. I still find it nuts that you're 34. I would have guessed like 26 or so. Maybe it's because of how you act. Kazuya. Yeah, I mean, I think definitely age is in the mind, but I don't look 26. I have a lot of aging signs, like a lot of wrinkles in my forehead, here on the side of my eyes. Yeah. Yeah, dupings, you were right. This room is so contaminated. Yeah, I know. But I think I got this from Athene because, I mean, he's the boyfriend of Tanya, and Tanya was sick and she was wearing a mask. So, and he's the one that comes into this room, mostly. So, he already probably is covered with all of these germs already and is immune. But no, I've definitely aged, and I think a lot of it is stress, and because I haven't been taking care of my body so well, I could definitely do a better job. What's the mentality in the compound? Is it like everyone is on the same wave as you guys, or does everyone have different visions of what they do there? I think everyone is different. Everyone is here for different reasons, but at the same time, like there is sort of like the same wave. At least maybe if I project myself, I see it like that. Everyone here, I feel, is in the same boat, in a sense. No, she stays here. She lives here with Athene. Oh God. The mentality is like, it depends from person to person. Yeah. What? I can't tell if you guys are trolling. But the current generation, like, if they would just wipe off all of the makeup that they're wearing, they would look very baby. Like, you wouldn't see the aging. You know? It's just that they use a lot of makeup and stuff nowadays. Thank you. Much appreciated. Yeah, that's true, Deluxe. But it can be tough, like, if you're aging and you're alone. Why are you looking for Nazi stuff? So William the boss, basically we have been living in this old building that was built in 1888 or something, right? And we've been living here for 8 years, and we've sort of been paying off the building. And earlier this year, like a few months ago in March or something, we became the full owners. Like, it's all ours now. And 2 days after the official registry was updated, and it's also publicly known that we are the new owners, 2 people came to the door. And this house has had a very big history. So it was built a long time ago by the Freemasons, which is a cult, right? And during the World War, it wasn't favorable to be a cult anymore. So they had to give off the building. The Freemasons had to give the building to the SS party. And so the SS party is the Nazi party, right? So you had, this building is very big, and it was a high society type of building with tall ceiling, fishbone parquet floors, and very fancy, right? And there was a restaurant attached to it, and things like this. And this town, which is bordering to Poland, was a very rich town because it was a textile factory town. So a lot of rich businessmen and stuff lived here. It was a strategic place in terms. Fishbone floors means basically like a parquet type of layering of floor where you put the parquet like that. You know? I heard what? Neighboring stealing bikes. Man, that would be a story. I would be like, damn, can you turn me into a vampire too? Forever young, bro. I want to get that shit. So interestingly enough, so they had that building, but then like around 1930 and 1940, there was some rebuildings and stuff happening here in this house. And it's not very well documented. And, well, after we owned the build, and after that it has been an old people's home. So that's why we moved in here, because we moved in after it stopped being an old people's home. And so it already had many rooms for all the old people, like separate rooms. So it was perfect for us. But, because we're a group of people working together and doing charity work or whatever. So 2 people came to the door and they were like, hey, we're from out of town, and our great uncle said that he buried something in your garden. Can we come with professional equipment and dig it up, and then if there is anything there, you get a portion of the value? These medals or whatever means a lot to our family. And it's like, they've waited 8 years for the ownership to change, to come and ask if they can dig with professional equipment in our garden. So we were like, what the fuck? And we just took their contact info. We didn't say yes or no or whatever. But imagine if it was a troll. But like, I don't think it's a troll, because like nobody knew that we owned the building. Like, it's not something we said on stream or anything, you know. It means people have been looking actively for 8 years to know when the ownership changed. And they came 2 days after. Have they been back after? We said we would contact them. So then we found out that there is a sealed room in the basement, and it is the biggest room by far on the whole plan. It doesn't have doors, it doesn't have windows, and it is completely filled with sand from bottom to top. It's very weird. So we checked with engineers, like, why is the biggest room filled with, like, what's up here? And everyone's like, this makes no sense. And we were thinking maybe there is a hidden... So they tried to hide something very quickly after the war or whatever, because they had to give up if they lost the war, right? But then we started digging and we found some really crazy shit. I'll show you. So, we found, for example, an old woman's shoe that is like glittery. If you can see it, it has a shimmer to it. In the sand. Oh my god, my nose is dripping. We found old newspaper clippings in the sand as well. Like, where's the other old newspaper clipping? Ah, here. Here's some. Gosh, my nose. I'm really sick, guys. There was one with very old typing on it. Anyway, doesn't matter. Just... Are you sick for real? Yeah, of course I'm sick for real. Why would I fake it? But why would they fill it with sand all the way up, though? Actually. How did I have to set up? Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. That sounded like a fart, but it wasn't. It was the chair. So there isn't air and moisture. We checked with some building and engineers and stuff, and they said it makes no sense that the sand would be there like that. And then I checked with my family, who are also engineers and who build stuff, right? And they also said that it makes no sense, that there's definitely something there. Is the room ground level or underground? It's underground. And they said there's no way because sand cannot structurally support. When did Theo join you, by the way? He seems like a very good guy, also chill as hell. He's mega chill. He's been here for as long as I've been here. So before that, probably. Oh, God. Oh. Theo has been here for longer than since before 2019. Yo, Nolan, are you there?
Hello, Maral, we are here.
How long has Theo been here?
What?
How many years have Theo been here?
Almost a decade.
What, for real?
I think more than 5 years, easy.
Okay, thank you, over.
He was here when we were making the game.
Yeah, I know definitely before 2019.
Rip Bozo.
What does Ripibozo mean?
Why do you ask questions to Nolan? He has better shit to do, Maral.
I just wanted to get a reaction from the cult leader, you know.
Unacceptable, Maral. This is unacceptable.
What are you guys working on right now? I'm live, by the way. Oh shit, I didn't press. Whatever. I just want to feel connected to you guys.
What did you say? What did you say?
I just want to feel connected to you guys.
Aren't you just streaming? Just stream and stream, okay?
How long are you guys gonna be meeting for? Ignored. You
Another
missed.
20, 30 minutes.
Dang. The fever got her. Hey, Michi. How you doing, Michi? Well, I'm gonna give Michi a shout out. I don't think I gave one before. Check out my friend Michi. She's the best. Thank you. Michi is a good friend of mine. She's visited me here, actually. If you find a foot, can I have it? That's disgusting, Arhenka. Okay, enjoy your lurk. Morale is so sick, she looks high. Dude, there are so many times in my life, I cannot even tell you how many times, just where people are like, you look high, you look high, you look high, and I'm not high. It's like, if I'm high, I look like a crazy person. High on life, yeah, high on snot in my nose right now. Mucus the whole way. There was, but sand doesn't actually give any structural support though. Nice one, Hobo. Lol, Arhenka. I am mega chill actually. I'm such a chill person. I think. I'm so chill that if I rewatch my VOD, I speak so slow that I fall asleep. I don't rewatch my VODs because I just can't. It's like opium. Not that I've ever, you know. Sand can give structural support if it's confined between walls and creates pressure, etc. That's why there are sandbags used in war. If the sand is compacted within walls, it could prevent the collapse. However, I see it done with porches and stuff, dirt-filled porches. I see. Well, then, I guess, man, yeah, that's why we stopped the digging after all. Do you think you will someday have kids, or are you completely dedicated to the cause? I will not have kids. I will not have kids. Unless, for some reason, life itself somehow depends on it, but why would it? You know, like, I haven't seen it, but it's like, would I clone myself if I had the chance? No, I would not clone me. That would just be disaster for the world. Another shit brain that is emotionally confused at times and a mega ADHD. Like, my attention, right, is like, you can drag me by the nose. If it's suddenly here, then I'm here. If it's suddenly here, then I'm here, you know. I don't think I add that much value, but I really try to reflect and do the best I can with my time. And I think I contribute. In this environment, I can contribute very well. But it's also very much because of the people around me that I decide to surround myself with. Like Athene, for example. I like how I point towards his empty chair as if he's there. No, I would definitely not clone you, Arhenka. Definitely not. I think the only person I would clone, or like the only two people I would clone, is Reese or Bashir. I would clone them. I would clone them because I don't know anyone more consistent and selfless and who actually works so hard to try and have a good impact on life itself and their environment, despite of how they feel. They never make it about themselves. Wouldn't you clone Michi? I love her to death, but just as much as I wouldn't clone me, I wouldn't clone Michi because Michi is like me and I love myself and I love her, but Unless she wants to be cloned for like, what's it called? Man, I don't want to get banned. Michi, we can be, there's this series where like they use the women just for birth giving. So if life depended on it, I would also, Michi is a good girl. I would clone her for good, fuck, this is so bad. Why are we talking about this? Handmaid's Tale. Yeah. I haven't seen it. I heard it's fucking terrible, but like horrific. So that's why I shouldn't go in this direction here. But Michi, doesn't it make you feel good that I would also do it for myself? So we can be in that suffering together. I shouldn't say this because I haven't seen Handmaid's Tale and I don't exactly know what it's about. I just know they use the women for fertilization, basically. They are. Don't try to get out of this. Don't try to get out of this. Don't try to put only me under the bus. Your heart is just, you know what? You would do it to me in a heartbeat because you recognize it and therefore you have the same in you. Dun dun dun. Athene baby compound. Oh god, no. No. Oh god. Arhanka, don't be so selfish. If we want to die, then let us rest in peace, bro. No, I think, I don't know if I become less selfish as a person, then I would clone myself. But in the state in which I am now, no, I wouldn't. I think there are better people to clone. More consistent people who can bring a lot of value. I wouldn't clone me. Oh god, no. But then that is such a sad reality. That is a sad reality because I'm not selfless. I try to act, or well, not act, but I try to do things that are I try to be mindful, but at the very core of my being, right? And this is natural, right? So I'm not saying this with any judgment towards myself or towards you guys or anything. It is natural it's self-preservance, you know? Yeah, selfless is the right word. But I recognize the selfish parts of me, but it requires a lot of awareness and it requires a lot of like reflection and a lot of like also discussion with the internal self and honesty. And honestly, I don't have the level of honesty with myself that I can see would be necessary for a better world always. But I'm not so bad. Like I'm not super, there's definitely, if I compare to my environment, right, then I am more selfless than a lot of people, but I'm still very driven by my selfish needs. I am not like self-actualized or anything like that where I can fully let go of my ego or identity. Everyone will always have ego. Ego doesn't disappear, but you know, identity. I was super selfish until I had kids. It made me so selfless through the years. I suffered to give them everything. Killer Brew. That's why I think that's natural if you're a good parent. When you become a parent, right, you understand fundamentally that life is not about yourself. And that is a core part of being selfless. But how far does the selflessness extend? It extends to your kin, right? To your children. How many more children would you take in to your household? You know, I understand what you're saying, but then like, why am I not having kids? I'm starting to think about, you know, maybe I shouldn't go on a rant, sorry. You look at other kids differently, exactly. But the thing is, we are not different. Well, my belief is, right, that we are not different to anyone. So the reason I don't have kids is not because I think it's bad or whatever, because I think it's one of the most valuable things you can do for in the world, especially for the insight that it gives you, the one that you talk about. But it is true, you look at other kids differently. But in real life, like, a kid is a kid, right? You know it because you're a parent. You see the pureness in a child that hasn't developed identity and stuff yet or whatever. There is just pure curiosity. And we get shaped by our environment like crazy, right? And for a lot of us, like, we become very selfish because it's natural. We see the world from our own perspective at all times. We live with that perspective at all times. But what is the reality, though? What are we truly? And I had some experiences in my life that just made me look at things a little bit differently. And I feel like we are all interconnected, that there is no difference between you and me, but that we experience ourselves as different because it's practical for the survival of a superorganism that we are. And to which extent is it good for me to just self-preserve? Because maybe I should explain this in another way. I was really depressed and I had everything I wanted in my life. I reached every goal that I set up for myself in my life. I've raised millions of dollars for kids in need on my own. I've bought my own apartment, sold my own apartment. I've owned a car. I've, all these things that society tells you to have. I've had a very luxurious, like, rich life in terms of being able to travel and go places and see different parts of the world, blah, blah, blah. Everything to find yourself. But everything that I found was just that it's all the same wherever you go, in a sense. And it's more about perspective and how you look at things. And when I was making life about myself, getting my own, getting this, what society often tells us, I was getting more and more disconnected and more depressed because I kept having to put up goals for myself all the time. What next? What next? What next? But what happens when you've achieved everything you want to achieve? It's my birthday. I don't want nothing. I don't need nothing. I have food on the table. I have a roof over my head, and like, what's the point, right? And so when you have everything, it's about, for me at least, it's about understanding that not everyone does have the opportunity to get to the point that you have, and why is that? And really think about the reality of things. We look at, there's a movie, right, called, is it called? Zone of Interest? It's about Auschwitz, and it's about the family of of the guards at Auschwitz, and they live very fancily right next to the concentration camp and stuff, and they take the coats and stuff of Jews that they're like gassing, and the girls in the house just wear it, and they're like, "Ooh, I got this is a new shipment of it's people's clothes that they just killed." And for them, you see it's shot in a way where it's like super normalized, right? And I think it's a very, it's a mirror of the reality that we live in right now. You watch that and you go like, that's disgusting. I would never do that. How could they do that? But we do it every day. You and I do it every day. And that's the reality. And the moment we don't want to acknowledge that or see that, we are lying to ourselves to feel okay. But this sounds so fucking nuts, crazy, the reality is so fucked up, but it's just the reality. So it's like you can either accept reality for what it is and do something about it, or do what most people do, is lie to themselves or not even think about it at all. But it's like the war, like when all these concentration camps and stuff happened, like how many years did that happen, you know? And you go like, holy shit. But it wasn't even that many years. And we still look back at it and go like, holy shit, we should never repeat those mistakes and it's terrible. And but look what we're doing in Israel and Gaza, for example. And how many years have that been going on? It's the same shit. And we look at the Holocaust, right? And we go like, how could anyone allow this to happen? How did people just sit by and do nothing? Well, we're doing the same thing today. And it's not just Israel and Gaza or whatever. It's everywhere. It's everywhere in the world. Like the reason you and I, maybe people don't want to hear this shit, but the reason you and I are able to sit here and hang out on Twitch is at the back of someone else's expense, somewhere else in the world, to provide us with the energy and all the shit that we have. Who is we? Well, anyone in the Western world, I guess. Hey, Saver. And I'm not saying this to judge you guys or whatever. I'm no fucking different. I am not different. But I do think about these things a lot. And especially lately, like the past, what is it now, 2.5 years, I really thought about this a lot. And I know that what I do makes a difference. If you have a computer, you are we. Yes, basically. And so I try to make a difference through my work or whatever. But even then in my work, I think about I'm the least religious person on earth. Don't you think it's more wonderful that life was created by itself than a god? I'm not concerned with how life was created. I'm more concerned that there is life. It exists. And there is interconnectedness between everything in life. Yeah, I actually got sick. It depends, Winkazir. I guess we'll see. I mean, that's why we're working on AGI too, you know. Seeing if we can get to a point where we don't try to align AGI with humanity or whatever. But yeah, that's why I try to surround myself and put myself in an environment where it's very nice focus. Because with my ADHD, like you put me in another environment, I'm good at what I do. I'm good at connecting with people and all that stuff, right? Even here, all this Stream Elements stuff or even the Fansly stuff, it's because I'm a connected person. And then also the people here who have been working on these products, we can use the connections I have with an actual product that they build here. We go hand in hand and we work together and then we deliver on things and we build shit and we do good together. That's what we do here. But if I'm in another environment and I don't have that direction right, then my focus is just elsewhere. My awareness goes down. Like I don't think about these things as much. And so I just recognize how much environment does to you, how it much shapes you when you grow up and everything. And it also makes me the last few years, I judge myself a lot less and I judge others a lot less. I am more accepting of other people, and I also focus my time. I try to be very mindful of where I focus my time because I just know how valuable my time is. And I also understand that what I do as an individual carries impact. I mean, I've always thought that, because I don't even have an education or anything, but I was still able to raise millions of dollars for charity, just as your ordinary girl next door. And I know the impact that did for kids' lives. Yeah, judging is useless unless it's judging to measure what is more or less likely the truth. Then it's fine. But if you're judging someone to put their value down so that you feel better about yourself, that's really unhealthy. So like gossiping and these things are not good for you, because when you do that, you're reinforcing those parts in yourself and the judgment in yourself towards others, and it's all interconnected. It's like whatever you do in your life, right, comes at a certain price. If you're dishonest with yourself, it has a price. You might not think so. Aranka. You can gossip as much as you want. I don't judge you. I'm just saying, when you gossip, you're reinforcing a certain neural pathway in your brain that also puts a bigger disconnect between you and others. It's just how the brain works. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Hey, Canal. You know, also something that I really understood recently. When you see people that you like or have an affinity to, or if you're in love with someone or whatever, when you talk to them, your pitch goes up. So Canel is from the COS Pro Discord, which are nice supporters of what we do here. So I saw Canel and I went, "Hey, Canel!" And then I became aware of my shift in tone and I was like, oh. But like, I mean, I don't expect people to come over here or anything like that in Kazuya, because it is a hard. It's an environment that. Oh. I know you are. Wait, what have you also talked about too? What did she say? I just told him. Arhanka, you fucking love gossiping. Don't lie. Okay, there we go. Anyway, what I'm saying is, like, when you lie to yourself, for example, it always comes to at a price. And so when I talk about honesty and honesty with the self, like, that is something that I try to work on too, because it's really important. What are you saying, Coop? Literally, have you seen what is happening in the Republic of, is it Congo? In order for us to have our phones, all these new phones constantly mining for minerals in Africa, like, you think it's... Yeah, I'm still sick. Yeah. I mean, yeah, gossiping is natural, and it is definitely to bond. Gossiping is definitely used as a form of bonding, because it's sharing information to build relationships of where you either agree with each other to make yourself feel closer. But what is bad about gossiping is it puts other people down to raise your own value. And basically what that does is it's an intersubjective thing. you are not more valuable than another person just based on the mistakes that they've done. So if you tell yourself that, or if you engage in behavior that fulfill that mechanic, it's not beneficial for you. You're building your confidence on a false foundation, basically. It is. That is what it is. I mean, I also like gossiping and some gossiping, you know, but the best gossip is the one that makes you feel good about yourself because you don't do as fucked up shit as other people, you know? You hear someone did something really fucking crazy and you're like, what the fuck? But you're creating a distance. And sometimes that's good because people do some fucked up shit, you know, that you shouldn't be doing, and the gossip itself can have its function, of course. But it's important to be mindful of where the motive comes from. And this requires a lot of awareness. And I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I'm always aware of these things, because I'm not. I'm just in the zone right now. But, you know, catch me on another day and I'll sit there and I'll gossip. And then you'll be like, what the fuck? Morale is such a hypocrite. I wouldn't say that it's damaging to your brain. It is damaging to the relationship that you carry with yourself, Hobo. It builds not the correct level of confidence that you need to be able to stand on your own ground. Okay, I'll give a better example. If you grow up in an environment where people are constantly gossiping around you, right? Do you feel safe? Don't you go out of the room and think, what are they gonna say about me now? If you're a little bit intelligent, right? Nope, always paranoid. I do that. You become paranoid. Exactly. And why do you become paranoid? It's because... Yeah, of course, because you can't trust... So yeah, I would say it's not damaging to your brain, but it wires your brain to think about things in a different light. We are the experiences that we go through. And so if that is the environment you have around you all the time, you're going to walk out of rooms and feel, you're going to feel a distrust. You're going to feel a lack of safety. And a lack of safety and a lack of distrust is ultimately a lack of confidence. And if you're not confident, like, you see how that ripples in your life, right? If you see a confident person, you go like, wow, that person. And if you see a non-confident person, you're like, oh. And it goes even further than that. If you yourself are a person that gossips a lot about other people, then you're going to experience a lot more anxiety and you're going to care a lot about what other people think about you. Or if they're understanding you or misunderstanding you or whatever, because you yourself do that. And whether you're aware of it or not, because it's subconscious, right? If it's subconscious, you might not even recognize it as such. But what you're putting out is what you get back with the relationship with yourself. It is never free. It always comes at a price with the relationship with yourself when you gossip about another person. I'm just using gossiping as an example, but it's the same if you eat unhealthy or whatever. You might go like, yeah, I go to the gym, I do this, I do that. But then, and let's say you have a boyfriend and you decide to eat chips not in front of him, because you don't want him to see that part of you, because you see it as for yourself as a failure, because you've built an identity around being healthy or whatever, so you hide the chocolate or you hide the chips. But you hiding the chocolate or hiding the chips doesn't change the fact that you're eating the shit. So the trust relationship you have with yourself is going down the shitter through the behavior itself, because your behavior is not consistent. And what that does is it goes at your confidence. And then because we make life about ourselves, we project that dishonesty that we have towards ourselves, towards our environment. So it's the same if we gossip. If I'm a person that gossips a lot, then it is only logical for me to project that other people do it too. Coop, it's okay. You don't have to. I'm not feeling shame. I don't feel shame about how we live. I'm just aware of how we live, and I try to do something about it because, I mean, I know it goes at the expense of something, and I understand the interconnectivity, and I have everything I need, so why not? If I was on the other end of it all, I would have wanted someone to think and reflect about how it would impact me. You know, there are people in this world that don't have a choice in what they do. But for someone who has experienced everything they want to experience, who have achieved everything they want to achieve, who, you know, don't have... Yeah, sorry for being unclear, Hobo. Sometimes I don't use the right words, definitely. I would make a good therapist. Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not a professional. I just share with you my own view of things. I'm not perfect. I can't even live aligned with my own ideals, you know, so I'm not here preaching something to you that I can't even do myself. I want to be fully transparent with that. And I don't judge you for your lifestyles or your choices or anything like that. I just try to work on myself, and I try to reflect, and that's why I love being here, because this is an environment that really allows me to be my sharp, focused version of myself. And it's extremely rare, and especially if you have ADHD, right? I know a lot of people can't relate to this, but I know some of you will be able to. Is your focus is wherever you are in that given moment, and you have time blindness, and it's almost out of your control. And if you're then not being able to live up to what your environment wants or needs or whatever, it goes back at you in a way where it beats down your own confidence, because you yourself as a very capable person goes like, why can't I do this one basic thing? And then you get overwhelmed, and it becomes a cycle. And I struggle with that even sometimes in this environment that is so structured. But luckily I am in an environment where there is zero judgment. You know, I've been able to I'm so lucky. Like sometimes I can cry over the fact that I have such good people around me. You know, just because I have these moments of just like very deep gratefulness where I'm like, holy shit, I have been so lucky to be in an environment and accumulated people around me who understand me very well and who work with me and who accept me for who I am. And these are the people that I put my time and energy into. Because that is where I can also be the best version of myself. At my job, my boss, Lisa, oh my God, she's amazing. She has ADD herself, so she sees the strengths, and she doesn't try to put me in a box of do this or do that. She lets me be free and do what I do best, and she sees the results. And she even says, like, I love watching you work, like, in your element, because it's just fascinating. But she doesn't try to mold me into something that I'm not. She's a really good manager in that, and in that regard, like understanding the strength of the people that she works with. She doesn't put me on like paperwork duty, you know? I don't have to write reports or whatever. I just fucking deliver, and I deliver a lot of cash. Like a good doggy. And it's great. I work for Save the Children, by the way. It's a charity organization. And And here in this environment, like I work very closely with Bashir, and he's so emotionally intelligent, and he has always understood. He's like a daddy almost, and he's extremely good at giving direction and recognizing my strengths. And hi.
You're still streaming.
Yeah.
What's your problem? You really don't even have the ability to
Stop streaming.
process that you can stop the stream.
That's the ADHD, guys.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Daddy. They say Daddy's here. Daddy came.
Daddy came.
It's Dad, not Daddy.
So,
No, it's definitely Daddy.
Daddy Athene.
Daddy a thing. Michi's here as well.
Michi's also here.
Yeah.
Hi, Michi.
We're having real talk.
Hi, Michi. Real talk.
Yeah.
Go a bit to the right.
Okay.
You're having real talk with Michi.
With
about,
everyone.
About life.
Yeah. Just that, like, if you gossip and stuff, it always comes at a cost. It comes back at you, you know. In the brain.
Well, you know what's interesting, right?
How was there? What the fuck? Athene entered the diseased room. Yeah, I have been sneezing like a madman in here, by the way.
I see. Feels bad.
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to change the scene, but it doesn't work. Whatever. Then it's just this.
You know you can do it manually.
No. It's
Oh,
fine.
you
It's fine.
can't,
I
okay.
don't touch it. But yeah, what I just want to say, right? It's like, but yeah, then again,
What do you want to say from out of nowhere?
well, you said you were having real talk and you were talking about gossiping, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You forgot that already?
Yeah.
Like, when I talk about certain things, it's always very layered. If gossiping is the result of another condition, then I rather address the root of the problem that brings about even wanting to gossip. Because gossip is really like, it's a symptom of other things, you know, where,
Like what?
well, like
Insecurity?
insecurity, trying to make yourself feel better than others.
We talked
or
about that, like how gossiping puts other people down to raise your own value up and stuff.
Yes, and
And when you do that, you then strengthen that neurological pathway, which then also you can only, if you're selfish, you project that onto others. So how can you feel safe? Because you're just going to walk around thinking they're gossiping. Because that's what you do.
there is a big issue, right, man? I always yap about the same shit, but I think what is important, but then again, maybe I should just shut the fuck up. Because the thing is like, when I talk, right, let's talk about gossiping, right? My you know, I want to bring something to the table. I want to bring value, right, by talking about a certain topic. Otherwise, I'm just, you know, talking.
Man, they really go with the daddy thing now. It's really becoming a thing.
But like, otherwise, it's just like, are you talking? What's the motive? Do you want to keep your viewers entertained and have a lot of views? Do you want to help your viewers? Like, because that's always like, what is what
Let's
you
go
aim for?
with help the viewers right now.
When you go and you want to go and help with the viewers, it's important that you communicate in a way that contributes to their well-being. If you're just, you know, talking about something and it goes either way above their head, or they don't understand you, then you're basically just, you know, wasting both time, right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like, when it comes down to even being able to process what you're trying to say and internalize it, that is quite difficult. It's difficult to assume that you can talk about gossiping. If someone is living and a gossiping person, and you just mention, oh yeah, gossiping, like, they don't walk away and start reflecting and stop that kind of behavior. It's very much asked from them. And that's why when it comes down to trying to help people,
Don't you think even just a little bit? Not even just a fraction?
but like, let's say that's the case, right? If you speak an hour, right, to talk about gossiping, right,
Yeah.
and you achieve a fraction, then what if you speak about something else for an hour and you do a lot more? You need to balance it out, right?
Ah,
And
I
that's the
see.
thing, like, it's, if you want to help your viewers, it's like, okay, what is it that you can say, or what is it that you can do that would help them the most? And that is very much like something that is relatable to them, that they easily can apply, that has quite a big impact in their
Right.
lives.
yeah.
Yeah. Like, for example,
Working on AGI. No.
I think the one thing that can, like, the one thing that can inspire them the most is them feeling very related to you, and feeling like inspired by you, and then basically doing it through action, like workout streams, and say like, I'll work out with you guys, and then showing how to make healthy food, like, and you might say like, oh yeah, but these things are so basic and so many people are not doing it, that you can literally inspire them to, you know, to work out. They see your nice ass, they also want, you know, work out. Like also for all the guys, workout is it's a very good source of confidence. Like, it's something you do, and it gives you, increases your testosterone, which increases also your confidence. You see gains in your body. You train endurance. Like, hitting the gym is such a valuable thing to do for a dude. Yeah, you're not hitting the gym. No, like, you get what I mean.
Where's the gains, bro? No, I'm kidding. Sorry, I put you down.
But yeah, what I'm just trying to say here is like, that's the kind of stuff, right? You get the basics out, eating healthy, you know, working out, meditation, maybe, and basically, if people already do that, then they're basically already at a point where, yeah, you really add a lot to their life. Find peace, you know.
Okay, who did you resonate with the most? His real talk or my real talk?
No, that's not the way of asking the question.
Okay, ask
It's
it.
your viewers, of course, they're gonna resonate more with you. The question is,
I think it's our viewers.
I think it's a lot of your views. It's more like, what do you think would help you the most if I would stream and talk about topics, or if I would stream and, you know, work out, eat healthy, meditate, you know, like doing these basic things and really, like, basically, sure, yeah, like what would help them the most to basically get something out of the stream. And that doesn't mean that when you work out you don't talk. You work out, you chill, you make food, you chill, you meditate, and you stimulate them. What is it that they would gain the most out of?
Me just being myself?
Yeah, but you can be yourself working out, and you can be yourself while you're cooking.
Or just being myself chilling here, being sick. Because you shouldn't work out when you're sick, guys. The fuck am I gonna cook at 12 p.m.? I'm triggered now. He's putting a mirror in front of my face saying I can be more productive
Well, I'm just
to
saying,
help you guys in a better way.
I'm just explaining that when you want to inspire people to be better people, that the basics need to be done before you can even get to the next step. It's very difficult for people to change. I mean,
Yeah.
everybody has their own shit. How many people are watching the stream and they're lonely or whatever? It's a bad state, you know.
Are you guys lonely?
Quite some people are lonely.
Are you lonely?
I wish.
Oh, that's a good one.
But you can see, a lot of people are really fucking lonely.
We're funny. Always been alone, never lonely. 50% solitude, but not lonely, to be honest. These days you need a mix of things. It needs to hit emotionally for people to care about the info. I'm good at delivering the emotional part, right? Him?
I'm good at it.
You're good at it too.
Yes, I'm good at it too. But it's just like, the thing is though, like, communicating to a guy is very different than communicating to a girl. It's very different. And that's why, like...
Deluxe, I can tell you, he's definitely... It's lonely at the top, bro. Admitted.
I'm not lonely on an emotional level. When it comes down to doing good in the world, on my level, it's very lonely, yeah. Yes. Like on my level, because I really appreciate the people that are doing what they're doing, right? But the thing is though, I always carry the burden of the more difficult problems. Like really the hardest problems always end up on my shoulders.
And you are also the punching bag when it doesn't work.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I just want to provide and protect. That's it. I don't mind people lashing out, or it's just part of being the shit. What is it? The shithole is just part of life. That's what it is to be a man. You gotta get shit. You gotta do everything and still get shit and still keep going. That's life as a man.
You have me!
Exactly.
Ta-da!
She's really laughing a little bit too much, enjoying this. Yeah.
Thanks, Michi.
Everyone needs a morale, to be honest. You can have her.
Stop!
Well, she needs one.
Yeah, I know, there's a big moth here. You saw it too? I saw it too before. Where is it now? Where did it go?
Yeah.
I understand, Win Kazuya. AI.
Everything is gonna change. Everything is gonna change. We're at the start of a revolution, and so few people are actually aware of it. Because to me, it's really like, you might not see it, but every day I wake up, thinking about this shit. It's very present in my mind, because I know.
I see it. I see how much you read upon it, and how you're always staying in the. Yeah, you're just.
But the thing is though, like, it's really going to change our lives so much, and it's going to go so fast, and people are just,
clueless.
Yeah, they're clueless about it. It's going to dramatically change our lives, and not always for the better, also for the worse.
Fuck you, Rust Compiler. No.
I would really like it if what we're doing now works out. That would be really, like, that if it's really successful, like really, really successful, that would be amazing. It would make us more relevant again, and it would also allow us to do so much good.
Do you need me for anything?
You need me for anything, homie?
Nah.
Nothing?
Reese, do you want to say hi to the stream?
Sure.
I didn't
They're
see
here.
you.
I got a shit ton done, gave Jan a big list.
This
Hi,
is
guys.
Reese.
Hi.
This is the money man. This is the genius behind the AI. I appreciate you, Reese.
By the way, Merle is very sick, and
Yeah. Don't be around me.
no, her brain cells are also very sick right now.
New, right?
Yeah, but it's a lot worse right
Oh,
now.
I see.
She's falling into a loop. She doesn't even know how to stop the stream. Maybe tomorrow when we wake up, she's still streaming.
Are you giving me a hint? Do you need me for anything?
No. I'll be off soon. Wait 1 second.
How lucky am I? I was just talking about how good people I have around me.
And they like having you around too, Mel.
Thank you, Reese.
You are very appreciated.
Thank you.
Thank
I
you,
gotta
Reese.
counterbalance the
Thank
bad
you.
cop.
Yeah, thank you.
Go
Thank you,
around.
Reese. I appreciate you, man. I actually, truly, sincerely appreciate you.
Are you making fun of me now? Fuck you, man. Like, oh, you bloody fuck.
So, how much work do you still have?
Not so much to get this where it needs to be, I think. It's mostly gonna be polish and tweaking.
Okay. You made a lot of good, yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, nice, man. Man, I hope that, in a day or two you're pretty much done with all the basics and,
Yup.
we can move to the polish phase.
You mean?
Because we're still not polishing. People don't know we're still not polishing. What?
In case they can read your screen.
Oh, that's nothing too secretive. I'm gonna let Reese go because the light fucks with him.
Later, guys. Good night.
Good night.
See you, man. Have fun.
There's the Techno Viking, yeah.
It's so crazy to be in this environment. Just work all the time until night. Wake up,
And
go.
work
Good.
again. Over every day, every single day of the week.
But like, people don't realize, but companies cannot compete with that. You just can't.
No. And also, people are invested in what they do.
Yes. There's also no churn, very low churn rate.
Yeah.
Meaning that, you invest in people, they don't just walk away and find a job in another company. It's
Yeah.
a very big problem in the IT sector.
Yeah.
Here people are really working and they, it's-
Doesn't that burn you out? I mean, you're responsible for your own time as well, and you are part of the machineriness, and so it's important for you to take care of yourself within that structure. People here take care of themselves. Have you seen Nolan? He's buffed as fuck.
But also like work, I say work, but it's not really work, we just do what
We gotta do.
we gotta do. It doesn't feel like work.
Yeah, like
It's
when
not
you're
like a
aligned.
9 to 5 job,
Yeah, when you're aligned and you're doing what you think is right, and both emotionally and, cognitively, then you don't experience the resistance that you would when you have to get up and go to work and da 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 da.
I'm trying to get like Nolan. You want to get buffed like him?
She's already a bit buff, but Nolan is mega buffed. Like he's huge. I think he's even bigger now than when you saw him. Yeah, 40% are meetings, and then an email, and then the other person gets back to them after 4 days of this, and then there's red tape, and then there's everyone has a position, and in order to feel valuable at the company, it has to go through that person, and then through that person to give the
We've
okay
worked
and the
with-
green light, and here we're like, bam, bam,
We've
bam.
worked on problems, right?
Nolan, what's up? I'm not actually.
Yeah, I know. like we've worked on problems, right? Where we come through so fucking fast and fix problems. and then they need to, like the company or the third party needs to do something that we literally, I mean, very little, 30 minutes, and we would be done. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, more than a month for something we would fix in 30 minutes. It's like same with Save the Children, right? It's like when I needed to be approved to use the Save the Children logo in the game, it took more than a year to get approved. By then I got cancelled.
And they lost out on millions, hundreds and thousands of dollars for that.
It's fine though.
And that's even with me pushing, you know, pushing.
It is what it is, man.
It's fucking ridiculous. No, it isn't what it is. It's fucking ridiculous.
No, it is what it is. That's why this place is so... I mean, people wondering, saying like, why did Google not do this? Why did OpenAI? It's because we're ahead. Why are you ahead? You can't be ahead. You don't have $10 billion. You don't have thousands of employees. It's because it's not about quantity. It's about quality. It's about, you know, vision. It's about, you know, like working really effective. And man, I can tell you, you guys are not aware of how it sounds always so cocky. If you work with me, the speed at which problems get solved and shortcuts are found is insane. It's really insane. It's like, for me, the idea...
You went cocky and we just lost 50 viewers. Thanks.
No, that's not how it works. It lags behind. But yeah, what I do want to say, right, is that... Man, I don't even want to talk about it. It sounds just too fucking cocky.
Yeah. Corporate shit is funny. Like, the companies I work for, the red tape is stupid because someone decided it, or people who don't want to read, research, and just afraid of new things. Yeah, it happens all the time, everywhere. And then if you then also introduce identity into that, where someone has made a decision, but then you don't want to step on the toes of another person, so you have to be very careful and all that. No, fuck that shit. It's about doing what works and what is right.
Yeah. It is really crazy how inefficient companies are. It's really insane. I mean, what we move, right? The work we move, but like every company we work with, they just think we're fanatics or something.
Yeah,
They just think we're crazy.
And every time we work with third parties, it's always the third parties that slow us down.
Why, yeah, obviously.
Always.
Why, yeah, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
It's okay, Arhanka, we get it. We know. We know
what
it.
we also try to do, like my priority, right, even with the AI stuff, is come out with it as SAP, and then it's a waiting game. It's like, yeah, it needs to be approved. This, that. Weeks just fly by like it's nothing.
Sure.
While everything is basically ready to go. It's absolutely bonkers when you think about it. Well, I really don't like working with third parties, but sometimes
we have to.
Yeah, sometimes you have to.
All right. I'm gonna cut the stream.
Yeah, you can cut the stream. I'm off too. Just said hi.
Okay. It was nice having your company.
No problem, anytime.
Thank you everybody for watching today and for hanging out. Tomorrow we'll be digging in the garden even more, unless I for some reason cannot move out of my bed tomorrow, but I don't think that's the case.
Peace out.
Peace out, Daddy. Athene.
Views were 200.
It was before you came too.
No, that's not true.
Oh, what was it before then?
170.
You cocky motherfucker. Why you always do this? God damn. Oh, he's nice. All right, everyone. Good night. Sleep well. Nah, if I kicked his ass, Arhanka, he would break in 2 pieces, and he's too valuable for me to do that.
You know, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Yeah. Good night, Michi. I love you. Good night, everybody. Thank you for hanging out here. Thank you also, Michi, for the raid earlier. Much, much appreciated. If I stream earlier, I would make sure that I raid you back. Athene is too ripped. Actually, he would love to work out, but yeah, I've already explained this before. He just min-maxes everything so much. He said when his testosterone levels go down, he's gonna start working out. Anyway, okay. Good night, everyone. He doesn't savor because he builds muscle fast, and you need to maintain the muscle by eating more, because he doesn't eat that much. I mean, you see how slim he is, right? But he always min-maxes everything, because if he eats more, then he needs to digest more, and he has IBS, so he's very sensitive to his digestion. He even layers his food. I kid you not, like he eats certain things before others so that it can be the most optimally digested in his stomach. And that's what works for him. And then he and if he would work out, he would need to eat more, and if he eats more, he has to digest longer or whatever, and then his working memory goes down, and like he does everything he can in his day to min-max his working memory, so he can always have the best, that he always basically puts his brain in a position where it can see things for what they are and best make the best calls, because he's a decision maker here. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna end the stream. Peace out. Good night. Love you guys. Thanks for the support. Bye. Oh, maybe we should raid someone. Who do we raid? Let me check if anyone is live. Would probably make their day. God, my nose is like literally dripping here. That's disgusting. Okay. Let's raid. The fuck? I don't know anyone anymore. Let's raid Svieblis. Bye bye. Sweebliss is a friend of mine for a very long time. She's been a streamer for many years, and she recently got with a new agency that is run by another person that I know. She's a nice person. She draws and stuff at times, and yeah, she's just a nice Swedish person. So if you want to stay for that raid, maybe send her a heart. That would be really nice. Not enough gossip, damn hobo. Good night, Irodine. Good night, Dumpings. Good night, KRTex. Good night, Vosk. Good night, Saber. Good night, Friendly Rooster. Killer Brew. Over and Doen. Rust Compiler. Neoncroft. Orhanka. Michi. Win Kazuya. Kayvon. Streamer user 999. ZOZ. Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, cool. Peace out. Don't forget to send the heart. It's just a small little heart. I will do it too. And then I'm gonna go. Bye. Thank you, Irodin. You too. Sweet dreams. Yeah, gotta get that digging stream tomorrow. Bye bye.